This is Damon Stevens, Finwell Builders. Today is Thursday, May 5th, 2022. This is stock market update for trades of the day. And boy, we went from a huge squeeze yesterday after the FOMC meeting results, clear back down to a short today, and all the way back down, retracing everything that we gained yesterday and then some. Dow Jones was down over 1,000 points today. So just crazy moves, but you know what? This is the life of a stock trader, and we're going to talk a little bit about that right up front because, you have a long-term portfolio, which, you continue to, whether it's 401k, what have you, to grow. But you know what? When you're a trader, it doesn't matter which way the market goes. There's a trade every day. So let's get into it and take a look at what's going on. Again, remember, we're not financial advisors, but you know what? We do have a free Discord out there. If you want to go to finwealthlive.com, you can find that link out there. Join our Discord. We post our before the market opens, our levels, buys and sells, and also take profit levels for you. So hopefully help you out there and let you know kind of at least what we're looking at, what we're trading for the day. And we also have a free training out there and also membership. So go check it out, join us. And that way we can kind of make money together and really, continue to build a community here of stock traders. But here's what I want to show you. This is what I want to show you on what a day trader are. Basically, stock traders versus investors. Investors are long-term holders of stock. Traders are the ones that are looking at either days, scalps, swing trades for a period of time. But look at this Amazon. And here's why trading can be very lucrative in the business here. You can see here, this is May 2nd. So a couple days, ago, we were at 2370 on Amazon. And then on the second, and then on the third, we were clear up at 2524. So, really over $100 move, on the Amazon. So, and then you see the next day, we pull back here from 25.24 down to 23.83, another over $100 move. And then back up to 25.20, another $100 move. And look, we have a nice little double top put in here and a double bottom here. So double tops is a trigger for down. And so here we go, down today. And we went from 25.20 down to 23.15. So way, basically $200, almost $200 in one day. If you had one option trade on Amazon, today you would have made at least $3,500 on one. So just amazing opportunity here, especially if you're doing stock options. It doesn't take a whole lot of money that way. And boy, you had a nice ride to the bottom here. So we're going to talk more about this. And you see that we have our support levels on here. That's what we use to kind of gauge, where support is and where resistance is and where support is. And we came down, we kind of broke through our levels here, but we held it. We were right on the money here. You can see that we have our support lines here and also this support trigger, this pivot. So right on the numbers today, just amazing. And here's another one, Tesla 885 here on May 4th up to 955. So, again, we're looking at, close to $100 moves, $50 to $100 moves. Then we kind of flattened out here, put a double top in, very much like Amazon. You can see double top. And then after that double top, we just came down from this 950, clear down to 857. So almost $100 move on Tesla. Just killer. And you see here kind of where we broke the 20 moving average. Then we broke the 50, the 100, the 200, and then it's just down from there. And so you can see here, we're below all the moving averages. We did pop up here, but it blew through all of our support lines. It really didn't stop on the way down much. It just blew through these. These were our support lines where we should have had some type of bounce, but didn't. It just blew the way through them. Came clear down to our third line down here at 857. So, and then bounced. And you see we bounced up here, come up, about $10. We're right underneath the 20 moving average. We're still, in one day, we're below those moving averages. So just an incredible move. But, you can make money going up and you can make money going down as a trader. So that's the thing to keep in mind. And also options doesn't take a lot to make a lot of money here. I mean, at least even on these moves here, even if you have one, you're probably going to make between $1,500 and $2,000 on one option. And if you're holding the stock and you have the money to invest in it, again, $100 ride on on 2,500 shares or 25 shares would be, $2,500 on 100 shares of Tesla. So just incredible opportunities here in the marketplace. Looking at the market here, you see Dow Jones closed down 3.12% over 1,000 points. NASDAQ down 4.99% and S&P 500 down 3.56%. And you see just a nice heat map, just as red as can be. So nice red sell-offs here. Didn't have anything really that hit the scanner today. We have only one that stayed on there. This is a multi-day trade. This is Sound Hound. And you can see here we had a low that we put down here. We had 1814, pulled back down to 1060. Today we hit 1674. So it's a lower high. So more likely, if we come up and hit again, we may not go that high. If we do blow through it, then we have new highs in the works. And if we go, if I flip back out here to a weekly chart, you can see there's nothing. So just look for a continuation here of SOUN possibly to bounce again, or if not, it could just sell off and that could be it. So we'll see what happens. Definitely watching this one for the morning. Looking at earnings. So today we had Shopify and Fubo and several others, but nothing really kind of hit the mark for me today. So I didn't get any of these today like I did yesterday. But then tomorrow's DraftKings. It's the only one that I have on my list I'm watching. So we'll see if DraftKings does anything for us. Don't expect a huge move on DraftKings, but that'll kind of round out this week. So be safe out there as you're trading, and we'll continue to go through these charts and kind of show you kind of what we're seeing coming up here. So now looking at AMD. AMD, we did all this work to get above the 20-day moving average and up to our resistance line here, and we pulled back today, obviously, with the sell-off. So now we're below the 20 again. As we got to get back above 95 to run here. If not, we could be coming back down to 84. ALB, this was earnings and just a nice huge run. We talked about this either coming in here to resistance. And we tagged and we closed right up here, close to 248, and we pulled way back down. We went back up and we pulled back down. So just a lot of choppiness today with the market. So, I mean, the swings today, $25 swings, and we ended right in the middle of this candle. So we'll see, what happens. Watch this one, see if we have another pullback tomorrow. This may rally back up towards that 250. I'll try to break out at some point. But with this volatility in ALB, it may just lose momentum, eventually just come down here maybe to the 230 level. Facebook did all this work to get above all the moving averages. We're back below the 50. So we're sandwiched between the 50 and the 20. And, we talked about this last night, or that we could break if we possibly come back in and break back into this area, which we have. So we'll see if we get a bounce out tomorrow. But right now we are now sandwiched between the 50 and the 20 on Facebook. Apple, we had a nice run up to get to the 50, and we're back under all the moving averages again, and actually tagged the bottom trend line here. You see this trend line come up here. We blew through it the other day, last week, and then today we tagged it and then bounced off it. So we're up at least off that line, 156. If we go below 156, we're going to possibly come down to close to 150. If we're not, we can hopefully trace up this candle and work our way back into back over those moving averages. BABA, we're consolidated here for almost a week, and obviously with the momentum today, we failed, and we're back below the 20. Next level down, we have a gap here. I don't have this marked out here, but we do have a gap here, and I'll let me just map it out so you can see. I'll change the color later, but we have a gap to fill, and so we started to come back down to fill that gap. And so it's possible we could fill that gap and bounce off of here around 91, or we could possibly come down to this 82.50 area. Netflix just flattened down a little bit, so not much on Netflix. Still watching that one though for a move. Nvidia, we rallied up here. We were up, right on this, breakout level, but now we pulled all the way back down here. So, we may continue to chop down here lower on Nvidia. It's just really showing a lot of weakness after, we thought we were going to break out possibly. So we'll watch this one. The range here is getting it tighter and tighter. 158 to 180. Tesla, we were trying to get above all these moving averages. You see Mel right here, which, pretty good resistance for stocks when they have all the moving averages come together. But it did pull back and drop below actually the 200. So we're down below all the moving averages again. So Tesla's got to hold here and bounce back up and get back above that 200. If not, we could possibly have a play down here to 750, area. We have 792 would be low resistance here too, but 750 would be kind of the goal. Oxy got up, new high, held it, and we're kind of above it. So we're going to, consolidate here, or we may be able to break out here. But we finally got above this, this consolidation that was going on. So continue to like our videos, subscribe, and let's keep this moving. We really want to build a strong community here, really teach people how to trade and be effective, so they take advantage of these swings in the market, especially the last couple of days. I mean, it's unheard of, and you don't get these opportunities very often. So you definitely want to take advantage of them. 10-year yield up, still holding there at that new high. Sitting here above $3. Elevated back up, sitting here right in that range that we've been in for over a week. VIX came off that 50 like it was nothing and blew right through it, came back up. We're in the 30s. Not good for the market. If we don't pull back down under, down towards 25 again tomorrow, we could have another down day. This could continue to climb back up here. So VIX is something key to watch in the morning to see, where the market's going. SPY, we were breaking out of this trend line here again, and yesterday, and tried this morning and failed, and now we're back down here again, still under all the moving averages. Down here, we almost tagged and went, we're ready to almost go lower here, I thought, for sure. But we haven't. We're holding. As long as we hold above 411, looking for maybe a bounce, or maybe, continue to work on this wedge here before we get a breakout. Tomorrow could be flat. Could be a flat day tomorrow. We'll see. But 2 long days, these big old huge candles here. Obviously, a lot of volatility in the market. Definitely the market, the bears and the bulls are fighting for direction. So just be careful out there trading. Triple Q, same thing. Big old huge candles. Breakdown, tagged where the low was. So, could we consider a double bottom? Maybe. But we are, tied for that bottom. So if we break that bottom, we could be starting to, push down lower. Market may start to sell off heavier if we do. See, semiconductors failed now to break out, came back down, tagged this trend line 3 times now. So if we continue to do that, we could start to trend down and actually break through this this level here. So just something to watch. IWM. Almost, we're down here, closer to that 200 again. So we got to get back above 188. If not, then, we break below, 179. We might be coming down a lot lower on the IWM. XLE energies pulled back here after making that new high, pulled back, and we're sitting here kind of right towards, the lower part of this candle. So if we can't get back above, that 81.50 area, we may be coming down just more towards 72. Healthcare, pull back as well. We were right at that 100, and now we're below all the moving averages again. So we got some work to do, or we're coming down lower. So just be careful out there. Gold came up here, tried to tag and get it, to these moving averages, failed, and has pulled back now. It's sitting here just, above the 200. Bitcoin, they will sell off here. So we try to break out. Second day, failure. Came down here, down to this 36 level. We actually spiked it. So do we come back down to 34 here for support? That's where we were twice before. Very likely, very possible at this point. So very bearish, but we have a weekend coming up here too. So I'm very interested to see where we close out Friday. Ethereum, same thing. Down here on the support line here, though, if we can hold this support, maybe we can bounce off of it. But right now, definitely down towards the negative bear side. ALGO, we got that breakout above the 20, right mid 20 and 50 moving averages, and now failed and came back down. So now we're back below the moving averages again. So now algo has some work here. So if it breaks down below the low here, I'll get out and I won't be trading this one. But if we can get bounce back up here and get above that 20 moving average again, there could be definitely a play there. So that's our stocks, our cryptos, and our small caps. Definitely trade, carefully out there Friday. Friday is going to be hard to say. I didn't expect such a drop today, especially after a big gain yesterday. So that's telling you volatility's out there. You got to trade carefully, watch the size you're trading with, and make sure that you consider what you might carry over the weekend, because we don't know what Monday's going to bring. So be careful out there. Have a great night, and have a great weekend.